Right, ladies and gents, welcome to this SMITE 2 video, informative video, theory crafting video, kind of mixture of both. We're currently in closed alpha 7 of SMITE 2, and I've recently started playing, coming from quite a lot of hours in SMITE 1. One of the most important things to me was always trying to get worshippers, trying to get mastery on specific characters. And I find that this game is quite ambiguous about it. Maybe that's just because we're only in the closed alpha 7. Maybe they'll stay ambiguous, but to kind of get some stuff out of the way, I want to make this video to answer some specific questions about how the worshippers work, how the mastery works, and how you're going to progress in that. Okay, so very elementary. When you play SMITE 2 and you've played SMITE 1 before, you're going to have legacy gems. So I have 224,000. They are based on how much you've spent or bought in SMITE 1. And then you also have diamonds. Diamonds are the ones that you're going to have to buy with money. Confusing, because obviously gems used to be the ones that we bought, and now the ones that we have. And then diamonds used to be what we would refer to when we got a character to level 10. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, diamonds and legacy gems. Okay, first thing I want to start off with is going into what the track, or like the mastery Ascension pass is, basically. Maybe an important thing to note as well is if you buy one of the Founders Editions, so if you buy the deluxe version, for example, you'll get access to Anhur, Anubis, Bacchus, Bellona, Cha, Kerninos, Hecate, Hecate, whatever, Loki, Neith, Ymir, and Zeus. So for all of those characters, you will have the Ascension pass unlocked. If you buy the Ultimate, on top of that, you also get Ares, Athena, Fenrir, Hades, Jingwei, Kukulkan, Mordred, Odin, Sol, Susano, Thanatos, and the Morrigan. Now, if you don't do that, if you do what I did and you just buy the regular, regular Founders Pack, or you don't even buy the Founders Pack, period, you will have to buy the Ascension Passes. And the Ascension Passes cost 450 diamonds and then 450 legacy gems. So the legacy gems part probably not going to be an issue for anyone, but then the diamonds is where you are going to where you're gonna have to spend money. Right? Now, one thing that I want to go over before I go into all of the mastery goals is that when you get a character to rank 10, so to the 10th level, you will gain 225 of these diamonds. So 10, 30, 60, 100, 150, 225. That's from the free track. So you just level the character up to level 10, you get 225. Which means that if you never want to spend a dime on the game, what you can do is you can get 2 characters to mastery 10, which will then give you enough diamonds to actually purchase a full Ascension Pass, because you'll have 225 times 2, which is 450. Now, if you do spend the 450 on a character, for example, I would do on Amaterasu, I will get the 225 from just playing and getting the character leveled up for free. But when I do reach level 10, you can see it right over here, you will also gain another 225. At least I'm almost entirely sure about that. Could be ambiguous and could be that this is the sum of all the free ones, but I'm pretty sure this is added onto it. So technically speaking, that means that you could then buy the pass of another character and then play with that character and get that character to level 10. So fully completing it and having it bought 450 gems that you get. Okay, now let's say that you don't want to master 2 characters to level 10 before you actually are able to buy a pass, if you're not going to buy money or not spend money on it. There's also a daily login reward in SMITE 2. And as it currently stands, per week, that is 100 diamonds. Now, I think this is different from SMITE 1 in that, let's say that I log on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then I don't log on Thursday and I do log on Friday. It doesn't reset. It actually just stays saved. So it'll go day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, for example. And then if you wait 1 or 2 or 3 days, doesn't matter, you can go on to day 5 immediately, which is good because then the diamonds build up. You don't go back to like the 5, 5, 10... whatever it is. I can't show you the values of these, but the sum of it is 100, at least as it currently is. Maybe something that I should mention, we're currently in closed alpha 7. The last 3 characters that were released were Cupid, Poseidon, and Thor. And the next 3 that we are going to get is Pele, Medusa, and Aphrodite. So that's where we're currently at. Okay, that being said, what I also want to do is, let me see, is I want to explain the mastery goals, right? Because it's not as simple as it used to be in Smite 1 anymore. The amounts of worshippers you need to get to a specific level is entirely different. Let me quickly check that I'm recording because I'm anxious. Yes, okay. So I'm going to read out the numbers. I'll also probably edit them in somewhere. I have my Bologna at level 9, so I can show you here the proof that I'm not bullshitting. Although for mastery 7 to 8, and then, no, sorry, 6 to 7 and 7 to 8, I'm not 100% sure because I didn't write it down. So I kind of went through some Steam screenshots of other people, but I'm pretty sure these numbers are currently correct. That in like keeping that in mind, I've also noticed that when I look these numbers up on Reddit, they're different. So I think maybe at some point either they changed or people were just giving false information. I'm not entirely sure, but this is how it currently stands, right? So from level 0 to 1, you need 30 worshippers. From 1 to 2, you also need 30. From 2 to 3, you need 40. From 3 to 4, you need 50. Then 4 to 5, you also need 50. 5 to 6, you need 75. 6 to 7, you need 100. 7 to 8, 150. 8 to 9, 200. And then finally, from level 9 to level 10, you need 275 worshippers. All right, so that's how it currently stands. Currently, there's also an event going on. I don't know if they've done more of these events. Why does it not show up here? I thought it showed up somewhere earlier. Oops, is it this one? Yes, 2 times worshippers. So for every game you play, every worshipper you're supposed to get gets doubled. Something else to keep in mind as well is that when you buy the Ascension Pass, I'm not sure where it should show. Let me see if I can do it on someone else. Yeah, if you buy the Ascension Pass, you get 25% worshippers extra. Keep in mind that during a double event, you still get 25% extra. So you will still get more if you have the pass compared to then if you don't have the pass. Compared to when you don't have the pass, yeah. So you get 25% extra. That being said, this part of the video is more theory crafting and more kind of like from my experience, but I'm not entirely sure about it. I think worshipper gain in this game is pretty much the same as it was in Smite 1. Again, not 100% sure, but if it is, and that is at least for Arena, because I don't play Conquest, and I don't know if there's already a ranked game mode. Let me see. There is already a ranked game mode. I maybe even here it's different. So I'm just gonna talk from Arena point of view. If it is the same, so again, these numbers could be a bit different, but the way that worshippers are calculated is that for every 4 minutes that you play, you get a worshipper. And then if you win the game, you get 5 added onto that. That's how it was in Smite 1, which means that if you are playing a game, and I'm going to give you an example. Let's say we're playing an arena game, and we're at 15 minutes and 58 seconds. It is generally beneficial to just wait 2 more seconds to finish the game if you have the luxury, so that you reach that threshold of 16 minutes, which is an increment of 4 minutes. And then you gain extra worshippers like that. It could be different. It could be now that it's every minute or every 2 minutes that there's a small increment. I'm not entirely sure about that. But either way, I would generally, if you are farming worshippers and you have the luxury to kind of play around, I would try finishing the game after reaching an increment of a 2 or a 4 minute mark. So if for example, your game's been going on for 15 minutes, try to reach 16. If it's been going on for 19 minutes, try to reach 20. Because then you'll reach the mark and then you'll get a bit more. And obviously try to win your game, because winning the game also gives you more worshippers than losing it. Your performance in the game does not matter for worshipper gains. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. I don't think there's anything else more to mention. If you do have a question or questions about this, make sure to ask them. If I can answer them, I will try to. And yeah, thanks for watching.